Hello everybody, back here again. It's our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 4th, also known as Independence Day. Today was a beautiful day weather-wise. We had a little bit of rain here and there, a little bit of heat, quite a bit of sun, and the rain's good with all the 4th of July fireworks going off. Less likely to catch any houses or timbers or anything on fire, so definitely excited about that. Got this morning, decent hour. A little earlier than I wanted to. Did get a lot of sleep over last night because everybody was out shooting off fireworks late in the night and whatnot, and dealing with the dogs. And it was randomly, somebody at like 3 in the morning shut off a damn mortar, which of course wakes you up, and the dogs are barking, and you gotta get them all shut back up again. So it was not the greatest sleep by any means. So got up, headed out with the dogs outside, ended up in the hot tub for a little bit, chilling out there, just kind of have myself a relaxing morning, trying to loosen up my muscles and stuff in the overnight sleep. Got it done there, brought all the dogs back inside. Karen finally was getting up. I got ahead, got dressed, went and go fed the RV cats, and they're in a house. Just the people who I feed them for, they only have me feed their cats when they're on RV trips. That's why they're called RV cats. So now I kind of know which one's which, where they are. So went and took care of them, got back to the house, hung out with the dogs a little while, kind of chilled out a little bit. Karen said she wanted to go do something. We didn't know what we wanted to do. She decided motorcycle ride would be nice, maybe go for a walk somewhere. So jumped on the motorcycle, drove around a little bit, ended up heading up to Port Orange. And basically there's a little park on the left-hand side there, or the west side of the highway. Basically it has a, I don't know, there's like a kayak launch, fishing pier, and then some hiking trails back into some bird lookout towers and whatnot. So we headed out on it, walked most of the trail, got down to the one part, and the trail pretty much ends like a giant pavilion and stuff. It's a great little place if a guy wanted to have like a family reunion, whatever. If your family's willing to walk the distance back in, because it's definitely not, it's not in the parking lot. I mean, it's a little bit of a jaunt back in there. So went ahead, we got back in there, and then the trail technically ended, I think, but we continued on because it was the waterway with the during high tide the water comes in. We were walking basically a low water channel during high tide only, so you can see where some of the manatees that came up in there and eating a bunch of the mangrove leaves and stuff off, and there was a lot of just hermit crabs, or little fiddler crabs running around. At one point we looked up about, I don't know, probably 25-30 yards ahead of us, and I told her, I said, check that out, it looks like it's literally just a bunch of river stones and stuff. And as you get a little bit of noise, you try to head towards them, the whole ground just starts moving out from around them, and it's all those little fiddler crabs. They're just hiding out there. You saw little tiny babies like the size of like a grande long legs, all the way up to some big old monsters also. So definitely had fun with it. We got down there and stuff, and realized the trail finally dead ended when it hit the actual intercoastal right there as basically the waterway. So we could have kept going, I guess, technically, but we weren't gonna be swamping around in brackish water, and our feet, we didn't have water type shoes and stuff on. So started heading back. At this point, there's nobody coming behind you, and you can see it's floored. It's flat as hell. There's nobody really coming ahead of us either. So we serious stuff, and we were kind of messing around, and we ended up having a little bit of just, basically, we just out there, had some fun on the trails and stuff, just laughing and joking and having a good time. Got back, ended up back at the bike. Started to rain on us a little bit, so we drove home with a slight little bit of a drizzle. Not a big deal. We were already sweaty from being out on the trails and stuff, so it wasn't a real problem. Ended up driving around a little while, got back to the house. Of course, played the dogs again in the afternoon and stuff. Got my run in. Went and fed the RV cats again for the second time. Ended up chilling out for the evening. Ended up making burgers on the grill. She patted them out for me and seasoned them up, and I just had to cook them, which worked out real well. So we hung out there, had ourselves a real good time with the whole process. Ended up watching a little bit of TV and stuff on the iPad outside with the fireworks. The dogs started kind of freaking out, so she headed inside. And then the dogs were kind of having, a couple of them don't care, a couple of them are freaking out. So we ended up, she's inside the house, and she's got 3 dogs on top of her, on top of the couch, like just complete little weirdos. It was pretty funny. So, and she got one good photo of 2 dogs that are not related, basically all cuddled up, like standing next to each other, leaning against each other, like we're protecting each other, like they were keeping each other safe. It was a great little video. A great little photo, I should say, not video. But we hung out there. We basically had just chilled out the rest of the evening, did not go or do anything. We invited some other people over. Nobody wanted to come over, so I think everybody else had, like, they're going to watch fireworks stuff. We just didn't want to be gone and watching fireworks with the dogs here. I offered to let her go, but they moved our fireworks show to Hawk Park instead of down in the river, and she didn't want to mess with the traffic and the parking and whatnot. So we just both stayed here, watched some fireworks from the neighborhood, and it went on all goddamn night long. And it was just continually going off and just ridiculousness. So, but anyway, that is all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.